Welcome back, folks, to Week 2 Valorant. I'm your play-by-play caster, his Sage Tricks, casting from DJ Khaled's main bathroom.
And I'm your color caster, her Jet Muzzy, casting from a Walgreens parking lot.
What an exciting start from last week. A very difficult one there for NIU, but it's going to be really interesting in this coming week. Let's take a look at the current standings here, Muzzy. So,
Absolutely.
from the previous results from last week, looks like that there was only one game that actually went to 2-1, which is NIU Esports versus Ohio Esports. The winners from last week were Akron, Miami, Ball State, U Buffalo, Kent State, NEU, and U Toledo, all of which took a 2-0 sweep.
Yeah, pretty interesting that only one game went to 3 rounds there. It seems like everybody was having some first week jitters.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Speaking of those first week jitters, something to take note of is from the previous lineup for NIU was that they were actually using a uh, a substitute, which was Cubby. This week, Kamara should be up and running for the team, and everyone should be on their proper agents. So that's gonna be really exciting to see.
Yeah, it's actually going to be like their first week playing together, kind of.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the stats though from last week. Allegro going 21, 30, and 15 for the total game. Agro going 21, 31, 24, 31, and 8. Boy Wonder going 17, 31, and 7. Plain Fried Rice going 14, 31, and 9. And Cubs taking 21, 30, and 4. The interesting stat line that I like to see is Allegro going 21, 30, and 15, taking considering back to where Allegro was playing, using that fade, he's taking getting that amount of assists is very interesting for him because it's good to know that he's getting that impact even though maybe he's not getting winning those gunfights, maybe he's not getting in every single engagement and winning it. He's making sure he's making impact for the team to win.
Absolutely. And as you said, players were playing characters they're not normally playing. So a stat line like that is impressive on a character that he might not be as comfortable with.
Yes.
Um, and then you look at Cubs, who was the substitute, was actually performing pretty dang well last week, to be honest.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But I'd really like to see a lot more from Plain Fried Rice. That kind of agents that he was playing, that Sky, that KO, those are really pseudo duelist roles that that can really change the game, especially if your duelist is not actually able, your main duelist isn't able to perform, such as that Raze or that Jet that you're currently using. That Sky, KO, and even a Sage, really just using those flashes for yourself and just repositioning tools are huge game changers for the team. You could Those kinds of agents are Swiss Army knives that can not only be used to support your team, but self frag for yourself to make the team success.
Oh, I absolutely agree. I mean, when you look at some of the top professional teams in the world right now, taking, for example, champions that's going on right now, there's a lot of teams that even opt to not even bring a duelist in some maps because those initiator roles are so impactful. And like you were saying, KO is basically a duelist with those flashes that he has. So him and Sky both are huge picks that basically transition into a duelist role, even though they're initiators and can grab info, and KO being able to shut down an entire site if his ult is used at the right time.
Absolutely. This is going to be such an interesting series. I really I'm very, very excited to see what NIU at 100% is going to be looking like now with their full lineup of Allegro, Agua, Boy Wonder, Plain Fried Rice, and Chimera coming right back into the lineup for week 2.
I agree. I'm really excited to see what happens, but honestly, part of me is more excited to see the weeks to come as they get more and more used to having their core lineup back together.
Yeah, so just figuring out that play style, seeing who's gonna be going what, it's gonna be so interesting. No, now we're gonna be transitioning into the map bans that are coming right up. Oops. Like we said for this week, it's a University at Buffalo versus NIU. Actually, waiting, we can actually take a look at this week 2 schedule. Like we said, it's going to be U Buffalo versus NIU, but we got Miami Esports versus Kent State, Ball State versus NEU, BGSU versus EMU, NKU versus Akron, WMU versus CMU, Ohio Esports, and U Toledo. The only, even though that the, wait,
You all right there?
oh yes, I think I'm having some technical difficulties. Yeah. Yeah, I might be having some technical difficulties here with the volume. Hopefully that we're getting that fixed during the game or before the game starts. I guess it's better to be getting stuff fixed versus having me being very quiet during the actual game. But
Yeah, hopefully we'll get that figured out.
mhm.
It does seem like you're a little bit loud, or I'm a little bit louder than you.
Yeah, we're currently getting that, having a technical team fixing this because I have the technical prowess of my grandpa. So let's see here. I think we should be good, hypothetically speaking. But um, yeah, I think the only what was it? Uh, NIU faced was it Miami last week, correct?
Correct.
Yes. No, I just want to take note of one of their players was CCR, their duelist. What just great entry, just great teamwork that was going around. I just loved how they were playing around him and just going around through his entries, trading him if he didn't get through, going through his satchels there on bind. It was such great play, and I'm really hoping to see a lot more of that coming into this game.
Absolutely. He played Rays on both maps, correct?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. Seeing that race pick is very, very interesting. Comparing it back from, year one or even year two Valorant, Raze was not really such a huge pick. But ever since those jet changes coming in, we're seeing way more Raze. We're seeing a lot of her in maps that you wouldn't really see her in. Things such as like Ascent or, like we said, like Haven. I mean, she was an instant pick in Bind, but regardless of that fact, it is such an interesting shift of the meta, and just looking at all of the shifts in the meta coming in to this season compared to last season, I'm very excited. This is be the first season to not only have Chamber but Fade as well. So strategies are going to be changed up. Lineups are going to look so different. And like you said, maybe we'll even see that no duelist composition like we get to see up in the pro scene.
Oh yeah, I just think duelists are kind of in a weak position right now.
Oh yeah.
Personally, I think so. Anyway, I think your main contender for the duelist slot is gonna be Raze, and then most teams opt to have a chamber as like a pseudo duelist role anyway. So
Mm.
uh, I think duelists are in a tough spot, and I think sentinels even have a tough position to be in right now.
Yeah.
It's hard to compete with chamber.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, coming with those nerfs, it's very interesting to see where he's gonna be. If you notice here, we actually got the first few bans of U Buffalo and NIU. So Pearl is currently taking their ban from U Buffalo, and NIU's banning Haven here. Um, Rightfully so, considering the contention from last week with that really really tough loss on that first map.
Yeah, I'm honestly I'm not surprised to see that as a map ban this week. I think they realized they got to work on Haven as a map a little bit more. So
Oh yeah, no doubt. But I really, really hope that they take this back onto Vine. Running it back with their full lineup is gonna be just absolutely game changing. Hopefully to see those boy wonder lurks again. Really, really, I loved that play on that thrifty from last week. That got them that round. You know.
I agree. I will say if we do see Bind again, I would love to see NIU be a little bit more aggressive than they were last week.
And there we go. We're actually got our picks here. We got NIU's picking Bind and U Buffalo's picking Ascent here.
Ascent, we have not seen NIU on Ascent yet, so this will be interesting to see what they do there.
Yeah, no doubt. We're probably gonna be looking at more towards of these the compositions that I like to see is that double initiator composition. You're always going to be seeing that comboing of either a flash character with the info character. So maybe a Sova paired with the Sky, or the Sova paired with the KO, or the Fade paired with the Sky, or Fade paired with the KO. Having that flash and then throwing that utility so the enemy team can't see where that flash is coming from is such a huge game changer. Getting that info off before getting into entry into site, having that double initiator, so much utility for info gathering is it's undeniably the best lineup that you could probably go for there.
Yeah, in the sense of big map that I feel like relies on that intel gathering. I mean, mid control especially, it's a good way to learn what all is going on, because with a good lineup from mid, you'd be able to see if anybody's going through B main area, or even just mid in general. I'm questioning what they're gonna run with.
Yeah.
I don't know, because personally, I'd probably go with the chamber pick still. I'd probably go with a KO, maybe a Sova.
Yeah, last season we were actually looking at that double initiator lineup with a Sova. Last season for NIU, I believe it was a Omen, Killjoy, Sova, KO. Oh, I think it said KO already, and Raze. So having that double initiator, one for that info, one for that fragging, it's gonna be really exciting to see.
Do you think that they're gonna go with an Omen or a Brimstone?
I'm thinking they're probably gonna go with the Brimstone here. I mean, with the Brimstone changes, like, no doubt about it that it's gonna be something that we're gonna be seeing. And then here with the final results here, we got us for Ascent with NIU on attack and U Buffalo on defense. For Bind, NIU starting on with defense, and U Buffalo is on attack. And for Breeze, the decider is gonna be going with U Buffalo on attack and NIU on defense. So that's going to be really, really exciting. I'm really hoping to see NIU taking their first win this week for week 2.
Yeah, hopefully we get to see it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what exactly happens here. I want to see NIU playing at their best. They've got their full lineup back, so I'm excited. I'm excited. I want to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm thinking that they should do map bans and map picks for comp every time we be doing these things. Honestly.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Rough comp this past weekend, or this past week for your casters, folks. Real rough. Rough.
Hey, we got the placements done, so we're
We got the placements done. That's all that matters. That's all you could ever ask for.
Yeah, we just got to get some talking teammates and not putting me on initiator. That would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, I think you played a great breach. I really do. Truly.
I don't think I did. I don't think I did good at all.
I was proud of you, and I think that's all that matters.
I'm blushing.
Oh boy, looks like we're gonna be starting up soon with the team starting to form in the party, and hopefully we'll get you that game going.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we'll be right back, folks. And we're back, folks. Looks like we got our first map going in with NIU, like I said, going into attackers side ascent versus U Buffalo going on ascent, or I mean defenders for ascent.
And you know what, Trix? It looks like you called it. We're gonna have dual initiators on both teams here to start.
Yeah, it's just so hard to pass up that amount of utility, that amount of info. And you know what? I like the KO hover. I really like the KO hover.
Okay, now with Buffalo here, are you a little skeptical with them not having any real offensive characters here for when they're on attack?
The double sentinel and double initiator. That is so interesting with a sage chamber. I really don't mind it, seeing that. Those are repositioning sentinels, quote unquote, using that sage wall, to peek up over through B main, maybe just walling up past through A main, that's a really good tool that can really flip sides. Maybe even putting Omen up onto higher positioning. Just so many different things that you could be doing with that. Even boosting your chamber potentially. Just so many things can be done. So many things can be done. And starting on this defender side, double sentinel, that's gonna be quite the test for NIU. They're really gonna have to bait out as much util as they can before they can hit one of those sites.
Yeah, and I'm not too surprised to see NIU splitting chamber off to kind of lurk mid B main area here.
Yeah. I don't mind that chamber lurk. I don't. However, I really would like to see that Astra lurk from Boy Wonder. The chamber utility, I feel, is just could be so focal for attack, and looks like we're starting off with an A main hit here. Allegro throwing down his dog through A main, and there's 2 people on site. But look at that haunt. It catches 4 players off of that, and the rotations are coming in with Omen coming down, rotating through, and Novix gets the first pick off of Agua. That's their duelist. It's a 4v5 for NIU. 2 people in A main, and Boy Wonder's just jiggle peeking here through tower or through
Right there.
catwalk.
They spotted BAP out through mid, so they know chamber is holding mid right now as well.
Yes, Kamara's just trying to keep this B main control, seeing if he can get a pick, but no one is biting. And looks like they're gonna be re-hitting back towards B here. Another haunt to re-clear A main and doesn't find anything. And that's the KO knife detecting Kamara, but I think it only sees him.
Yeah, this could be big if they go on quick here because the rest of Buffalo hasn't rotated.
Yup, and smokes are coming out. KO's throwing that molly, and they're getting out on site hard. The KO gets one with the molly, but Kamara trades it right back. And trades are going back and forth. It's a 3v2 here, 3v1 here with just plain fried rice left on site. 16 health, has it goes for the fake plant, and he's gonna see if someone of the flings. The dog comes out, gets him, and that's the bite coming right off. A double flash coming in for plain fried rice. Gets one, gets the last. Oh, and such a close clutch for plain fried rice. He played that beautifully, taking his time with his jiggles, using those flashes correctly. I loved it. It was so close for plain fried rice.
Gosh, that was so close. Way closer than I thought it was going to be. I didn't even think he was going to get that pick there to make it a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Great aim, great attack. That was tough because they lost their duelist right there, peeking onto A, so they had to make something, and that quick push onto B was perfect.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I was saying. You lose your duelist if they're not performing well or not something like that. Your KO has to step up for that position. And here we go. It looks like we're getting that aggressive mid push here. With only one of there going out, and Bap gets the first pick. A KO flash comes out, and he gets 3. All that's left is Kamara over towards B main. He picks up his telly. The spike isn't by him. This is looking like a near flawless round here for U Buffalo.
Yeah, we'll see if he can damage their economy a little bit here with the buy-ups.
And he gets the 1. Nothing left, and it's just the 1 with the Marshall. This is a 2-0 start that we were expecting here from U Buffalo.
Absolutely, and they didn't really have the guns to be able to push out there, so that's somewhat of an expected turn of events. But judging from last week, NIU's performance with the eco rounds, I would really like to see them pull away with a couple this time around.
Oh, no doubt.
They struggled last week with eco, and so I would love to see them pull out a couple of those rounds where they shouldn't really be winning, but they play well or have a good play executed.
And look at right back again. They're doing their pistol round strat. Knife comes in. Dog goes around towards A main. And the Haunt actually misses. Doesn't catch anyone. Boy Wonder is going out here through tiles. Just jiggle picking that. But no one's actually biting. Kamara's sitting on this top part of B main. And it looks like Justin really wants to push this. And I think there's going to be a double push with Omen and KO here. Are they going to bite though? It looks like... And Kamara gets the first pick, but is he going to be aware of the second one? He's just walking away. He's not looking.
A gift.
And Justin doesn't want to take this fight either.
He placed that trap down, though.
Yeah.
That entrance.
Yeah, he's still aware of it. And I think this... Look at all the people grouping up and through mid. Boy Wonder throws that smoke for mid, and I think they're going to walk up catwalk here. They're leaving Agua by himself here in A main, but no one is going to be pushing through still. Despite the 4v5, the defense really hasn't shifted much. And as I say, that looks like Chamber and KO on the opposing team is going to be rotating towards A and towards mid. But that's not where the spike is going. Boy Wonder is going for a QB sneaker, running all the way through B. And that's the other pick for Kamara. Kamara's getting these picks, these 1v1s, and this is the final hit. This is going towards B. Boy Wonder going for these smokes back into CT and market, and this is where the hit comes in. A clean looking round for NIU so far. 13 seconds left. They got to get the spike down. Are they aware of the timer?
10 seconds left.
And that got a little too close for comfort for there, Muzzy. But it looks like they got some good close plants. It's a 4v3 here with the better guns. NIU should be looking good for this. And the flash comes out. Boy Wonder playing for Iris gets the next one. It's just 1v3. And Kamara gets a 3K for the round. Their first round taken for NIU.
Absolutely huge round. I will say it's tough to see them lose a couple of their players there because that's going to hurt their economy. Especially when Buffalo's getting a huge buy-in here. But they started off that round so strong. Kamara getting 2 picks there to start off their push onto a site. That's absolutely massive. We'll have to see if he can retain that that sense of aggression with his lurking.
Yeah, perhaps I'm just biting my own tongue with that chamber lurk. It's just looking like it's doing really well. Kamara's finding the right timing, the right space, and he's getting what he needs to get done for the team. Finds one on tiles, looking towards it, and Sage is trying to get this one out. Sage gets caught off the Haunt, and this is looking like a fast hit for NIU towards A site. All that's left on site is Novix, and Novix get caught out by the nade. There's no one on site. They're gonna have to play for retake. It's a 5v4, and look at Kamara. He's so late on the lurk, but I think BAP is fully aware of this. Gets the op shot. Kamara is down. That is the lurk. That is 4 people on site. A 4v4 retake with no flanks, no lurks coming around.
What an absolutely amazing siege grenade to get onto site.
Oh, but look at where Boy Wonder and Allegro are. They almost lined up for him. Face gets one, but Allegro trades it right back. Win for life. He gets off playing fried rice. Doesn't know that the person that's sitting right next to hell, not under. That's a 2-2 half here for NIU. What a great start so far.
Holy cow, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was what a positioning there for Agua. Who even sits there? Who checks that? Who checks that?
Absolutely, that was fantastic positioning, and I kind of mentioned it halfway through the round there, but that seize grenade onto A to get that kill, fantastic.
Was not even aware of that. Excellent.
Oh yeah, those 2 pieces of utility together are a dangerous combination.
And I think BAP wants to get an opening pick here for Catwalk. He's just gonna jiggle this.
Looks like we got some defaulting going on here from NIU trying to get a pick.
Win for life has this sheriff. They're down, but they're not out. A hero rifle here for KO. And there seems to be quite a bit of mid presence here for you, Buffalo, but no one is biting. No one is peeking. Silence has hit the server here, except for that opening shot. And Boy Wonder gets actually the opening pick here.
What a great use of his util, putting up that smoke to give him a false sense of security.
Plain fried rice gets the next one. This is looking a very calculated round, fully knowing that the enemy team here could be trying to go for something tricky, and they just aren't taking it. But look at where Justin is right now. Is Kamara aware of this lurk? Is Plain fried rice going to be aware of this lurk? This is the hero rifle, and Shifts in the night. They don't see each other. Justin has such a good positioning here. Is NIU going to be aware of this? They're already pushing on the site. Is Justin going to get there on time for their team It's still 5-3. That's a 5v2. But Justin gets the next one. He gets 2. does not get the third. It's a 1v3, technically a 1v2 here. Win for life needs to get a pick. Playing for Ace gets rezzed here, and Agua gets the next. A team ace for NIU, taking 3 rounds in a row. This is the NIU that I was looking for last week. This is gonna look like a good game here on our hands, Muzzy.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there. I'm liking their use of utility a lot more. It looks a lot more calculated than it was last week. Looks like they got a little bit more time together on their hands.
Oh yeah.
It just seems like everything's meshing a little bit better.
No doubt. No doubt about
I gotta
that.
say though that flank from Justin there, absolutely fantastic, and the timings to not even see each other. Like, for 2 corners they walked around. And didn't
So
see each
much
other.
potential for that, and Bap is popping off his chamber ult. Does not spot anyone because look at like where the hit is going. It's another A hit, very aggressive, and that's the fade ult coming in. All of you Buffalo falls off, but then another ult comes in. Another ult comes in. 3 ults have been used for this round. Justin wants to take the fight, but NIU does not peek through A main. So many ults used for this round, but no one is engaged with anybody. No one has been seen for anyone. And looks like they're going to re-hit through Catwalk here.
They used a lot there. That's tough. That was a great shutdown there by Buffalo.
Yeah, I mean, pivotal ults are being used. But look at that. Agua still has his raise ult for entry. He can still make a lot of room. That KO knife does not spot anyone. Kamara is still sticking around with 20 health here for A main, hoping that he can bait someone out. Hopefully someone is going to be peeking. And look at this. This is a re-hit here through A main. Boy Wonder, look at that. That's the Astrolurk, hoping to find someone here through mid. Win for life, though. He's kind of aware of this. He thinks that someone could be going here through mid. And the server's gone silent again.
And they got 30 seconds here to make a decision.
30 seconds left.
And that's the raise ult. Does not spot anyone. That's the hunt. But the KO Molly gets one. And Agua ults himself. Bap gets another one. And it's just plain fried life left in the clutch. 13 seconds left. There is not much time. He can't see anything. That's a flawless round here for you, Buffalo. Tied up in the game.
Yeah, Buffalo needed that. They needed to shut down NIU there. NIU was getting pretty confident there, so we're gonna have to see how NIU takes that mentally. You know, big game. Valorant focuses a lot on your mental. We're gonna have to see if they can bounce back there. They committed a lot to get onto A site there, to not get anything.
It appears that my Valorant has crashed.
No way, you're kidding.
I am not. So, hopefully, folks, we will get that right back. And it looks like we're back here for ESC Valorant. Sorry, folks, my game crashed there, and it's looking like a 5v3, a tough round here for NIU. Run it back for me here, Muzzy.
Absolutely. It looked like Agua and Allegro both poked out mid there, trying to gain a little bit of ground, but they were absolutely shut down. There was a crossfire held in mid there. Didn't stand much of a chance.
Yeah, look at all this mid presence here. There's so many bodies here in mid. The Sage, the Chamber, and there's 2 players here for NIU. Does Win for Life catch that? Is Win for Life aware?
They have no clue that Win for Life's even there.
Oh, and what a strange cross that they had going. Playing for Ice tries to look for that trade, but he's already TP'd out. He's long gone. Boy Wonder here holding A main. It's a 2v4. Still very doable. There's only 2 people on site with 14 seconds left. I think Playing for Ice is going to take that first contact and does not get anyone. Is Justin aware of Boy Wonder here sitting in A main? Does not go for it. Does not want that greedy pick. Geheo Knife doesn't find anyone. This is going to be a save here for Boy Wonder. This is going to be a 4-3 here for you, Buffalo.
And then absolute shutdown mid there. Buffalo's getting good on that defense, but folks, you got to remember that Buffalo has a very defensive-sided team here, so it's no surprise that they have some good shutdowns.
No doubt. You know, something that I haven't really seen a lot is those creative sage walls that I was looking for. A lot of potential for that. A lot of that repositioning. I have not seen it yet.
Absolutely, and it looks like they might be predicting. I'm just seeing a lot of pings on A here, so it looks like Buffalo might be going for a interesting play here on
Yeah,
A.
that's where the 3-stack is going, and here's the stars coming out. A KO knife comes out for Justin. Sees 2 actually, but there's still 3 going down mid. And Agua gets caught with his nade in his hand. A blind comes out for the Omen, and Bap gets 1. Playing for Rice, looking for the next fight. And Agua gets another one. Satchel's right back out. It's a 3v3 here, and this is NIU's eco round. They have sight.
That was a great split push onto B there, but they're low. They're very low.
And they clear out Agua. This is a 2v3 site take here. And Kamara's going to reflank here through mid. Does he have enough time? Is he going to reflank, or is he just going to hold spawn? And that's looking like it's their holding spawn. The fade ult only catches Boy Wonder. Are they going to be aware of Agua in this position? Boy Wonder gets another one.
No, they have no idea he's there.
And they've crossed already through speed lane. They're pushing hard. Boy Wonder's just trying to survive here.
Last player standing.
Kamara dies on it, and Boy Wonder loses it. That was such very well played here for NIU in that 2v4. Very well played.
Absolutely, and with not a lot of weapons or money, they did a good job of capitalizing as much as they could on that round.
Yeah, but they saved that operator. Yeah, they saved that operator though. You know, I'm interested how they're gonna try countering that. I mean, throwing that Astra wall down or Astra smoke down mid, it's just the easiest thing that you can probably do. I mean, Bam is constantly playing mid here, and you know, as I say that, I just keep, you know, that caster's curse, eating my words. Bam is setting up here in A main with the op, but look at where the hit is going, Muzzy. Look how many players are stacked up here in B main.
Absolutely. They're gonna have to be quick with the rotation here if they want to catch NIU.
Yeah, Molly's dogs. Han comes out. The whole kitchen sink. Agua goes in fast. Gets 2. A nade and a wallbang kill for Agua. He is on fire. His nades are right back. A plant comes down for NIU. It's a 5v3.
Absolutely. Let's see how they play this.
Yeah. You know, this is looking like NIU's round. I mean, I feel like there's no doubt that 2B main, 3 on site. I don't think Buffalo have a way in. Even one of their agents has an op. And here's that repositioning here coming out for Sage. Does not find anything off of that. Allegro gets 1, but Bat finds another one. He's aware of another one here. Wall bangs it just to check. And it's still 1 health here for Kamara. Agua is 3 on the round. Another refresh for his nades. 4 on the round here for Agua. Monstrous entry.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah. You know, that's what I was talking about from last week. We just couldn't get those timings here that we really wanted. That hit on B was beautiful. The haunt, the dog, the molly, the KO knife, everything, all the utility just came in to 1 solid hit. A beautiful take here.
I agree. And last week we talked a bunch about utility usage, and I think it's been pretty close to flawless here so far for NIU. I think they've gotten a lot more comfortable with each other.
Oh, and here's the first chamber fight. We got double ops here. 1 catwalk, 1 tiles, and Kamara gets 1. But Navix actually got plain fire race earlier with a wall bang. That's their flashes. That's their pseudo entry. Boy Wonder gets another one, but Face reses. Gets 1. Justin gets another one. Kamara finds another one with the op. Boy Wonder gets another one as well. It's a 3v2 here for sight. Allegro so hurt though. Kamara still holding down this B main position. Is not let anyone through this market position. And another ult comes out. But here's that wall. Using it to block off Kamara, but does it really matter? That just has the op here. It's a 1v3. Drops his op. Gets it opposite for the Vandal. He's going to re-hit through stairs here. Still aware of that. Kamara does not know. But he gets Boy Wonder. And he knows Kamara's going to swing. The Haunt comes out. Does not detect anyone. Allegro's playing this close position because he's just so hurt. But he doesn't know where Allegro is. They just pass up right each other. And Kamara gets 3 for the round. All tied up. What?
We got a game on our hands.
We have a game on our hands here, Muzzy. I am loving this.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I like how everybody's playing, honestly. Bap's doing so well on his operator role over there on Buffalo, capitalizing on picks and even tossing the op down and picking up the gun to continue in on B site to try to get the defuse.
Yeah, you know, it's just, you know, coming from a former Silva main, it's just sad to see Fade doing what he does, but better. That wall bang with info. It's tough to see.
Man. Silva's dead.
And it's looking like the hit's going here towards A main. The knife has been detected on both KO and Erase here on the attacking side.
They guarantee that orb for NIU to get that fade ult as well.
Yeah, and FaZe is going to have this reactive wall. He's thinking someone's going to be peeking. He hears the person jumping up towards A main. Still, no contact has been made on either side. Kamara already deep A main. And Bap holding the opposite sight line.
Buffalo's predicting this though. They put 3 on A. They have a pretty good idea of what's going on here.
Yeah, and you know what? That KO ult is right back online. And you know, NIU just falls back off.
Yeah, NIU's rotating.
Yeah.
My gosh, it's like a game of chess.
Yeah, this is so strategical here for both teams. No one is really playing anything wrong. Everyone is just playing each other. And this is going to be a fake here for NIU. There's so much util going in towards this. But look at Bap. He has not moved a muscle. But Kamara wins the fight. This is the entry here for NIU. This is a 3v1 over towards ASA. All that's left is Navix here facing it. And he gets one. Plane for races down. But Kamara gets another one here for the round. It's a 4v3 here for NIU. 2 are coming up through B main right now. No flanks are going to be coming in for U Buffalo. There's 3 coming in from spawn. What is their next move?
Agua might even be flanking in through market here. We'll have to see.
Yeah, he's getting greedy for the kills. Agua's just really feeling himself this game. And I think he's going to be catching this Omen. He's going to catch this Omen, no doubt. Justin pushes through speed lane. And Kamara has this cross here from Boathouse. But and I don't think they know Justin's already this far up. Justin gets one. Agua gets another. But the Omen gets one. It's a 1v1 here. Boy Wonder versus Win for Life. He hears the Omen. And he just jiggles it. And Boy Wonder with the 1v1 clutch. 6-5 here for NIU.
Last round
Absolutely
in the half.
Great play. Wonderful clutch there. And on that play, Buffalo was poor on that last round, correct? They didn't...
I mean, their buy...
They didn't have very much money, correct?
Yeah, but I mean, this buy still looks a little shoddy. Like, a Spectre, a Bulldog, like, it's... There is not much towards it. I said
they forced up and didn't have very much to.
No ults either for either team, and I'm curious as to what's gonna be happening here. This is gonna just be raw hits. This is true.
Let's play.
And Kamara gets one. Speaking of the chamber ult, that's the opening from the Kamara on fire for his opening game for Week 2 ESC Valorant. And Boy Wonder gets next. It's a 5v2. Omen TP comes out, but Navix catches Kamara with his gun, not ADS, and another one here for Navix ties up the game just now.
Phantom from that far too. What great shots.
Yeah, and playing for Rice, he is not aware of how much room that he has right now, but he could be up in B main as we speak. And look at that, the rotations are coming right back in. They're looking hit towards B. But I mean, with the defense, they gotta go 1-1-1. They can't commit to anything right now. I'm thinking this hit going towards B. A smoke coming in just to slow it down. Win for Life. He's predicting this. He's reading this. He's sitting in Boathouse now as well.
Yeah, and Buffalo's got that fade ult for the retake here.
Yeah, these defensive positions, they're just so passive. And the KO knife comes out. Here comes the hit. Agua's up already into lever, and the fatal comes a lot earlier, but does not catch Agua, and the door comes in.
30 seconds left.
No one is found. Oh, Plane 5 Rice gets one, gives the advantage here for NIU. But he does not find one. Justin gets 2 off the round. All that's left is Allegro sitting here in Boathouse. Allegro is one, but does not get the second. This is a 6-6 half here. Muzzy. Tell me what the heck did we just see?
I mean, that was a thrifty, was that not, for Buffalo?
I mean, more or less. I mean, they had the lesser guns. They had one less ult.
Absolutely. I'm questioning that fatal a little bit. You commented on it. I think that came in a little bit too soon. I think they got a little bit jumpy with that, but what a retake. Holy cow.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin just held W there.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
got one and destroyed Agua with the Spectre.
You know, I was really questioning. Yeah, I mean, 100%. I was really questioning that Spectre pick. I mean, obviously, he didn't have much of a choice, but that was when the Spectre really mattered. That run and gun. You love to see it. You really do.
But now we got the defensive sided team on offense and the offensive sided team on defense. So we're gonna have to see what the heck comes out of this one.
You know, as much as you say that this is the offensive sided team, they have so much mollies here for their defense. I don't want to confidently say that their defense or offense is decided. And looking like this fast hit here towards mid, it's going to be a B split. There's 2 up here. Face gets the wall, but here's that suck coming out here for Boy Wonder. Is he aware that the Face is already pushing through? And they're coming in so aggressively. This is the split, but here NIU is already going for the rotations. Playing for Ice coming through. And Bap is looking for somebody. Does not peek anyone. Novix gets another one. Gets 2. Bap gets 2 here. It's 3. And playing for Ice late here for the rotation. Can he get one? He gets Bap. But does not get the other 4. This is 7-6 here.
Holy cow. Can you believe the classic is a free gun?
Free gun, by the way.
Free gun, by the way.
Yeah, free gun, by the way.
What a great round by Bap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I can't believe it, man. The classic for me, sometimes you shoot and it's like the gun doesn't even shoot bullets, and then other times it's like a vandal with how accurate and precise the gun is.
it's because I got that collegiate classic, bro. That's why we don't do it right.
Ugh.
We have a collegiate. Yeah, man. You hate to see it. And looking like the hit here towards going towards A. No aggression yet, but looking like progression from the defense. Playing for Ice baits himself. A flash comes out for him. Kamara gets one, and Justin gets another. Still 4v4 trades here coming for NIU. Kamara has this shorty. I'm loving this a lot. But that aggressive hit here from Catwalk, so aware. And here's Face on top of his wall. There's that repositioning that we all know and love here. The Grim Walls. Do we really want to call it that?
One enemy remaining.
Looking like a clean round here.
And then Win for Life hopped up there as well.
Yeah. You know, this Sage pick isn't really using as much aggression necessary to get onto site or do anything of that sort, but more so to set up that team. Like I said, you set yourself up or you set your team up, and, you know, I think Face is doing that perfectly.
Absolutely. And, you know, with them being on offense now, it'll be interesting to see how that Sage Wall is utilized more, as if they're going to use it to block off a site upon getting on with their entry, or if they're going to use it to try to get sneaky picks in the beginning of the rounds.
Yeah. And, you know, the Fade sees nade comes out, but all that gets is the chamber trip. Chamber's sitting on top, you know, doing a little Kamara double take here. And that's it. It's looking good towards A, but NIU's already rotating. So many people are already coming in for NIU. And they're just holding these passive positions.
And look at that. Look at this angle this man is holding over on B main.
I'm telling you, this is a Kamara lookalike. That's how we got the one for their first gun round here. The hit. It's going towards A, but no one is moving, and I think they're just taking contact. Kamara gets one. Kamara gets another.
That was huge. He's on 11 HP now.
I don't understand. There was no util, no flashes to come out for them. They just took that raw peek, and Kamara just destroyed them. Justin goes up for the raw peek, and the Spectre comes out again here for Justin. Boy Wonder, is he aware? There's a late flank coming here from Tree. And Bab gets another one. The round flipped on its head. It's a 2v3 here for NIU, with Justin just super hurt here.
Spike planted.
And they have rifles now as well.
Yeah, guns picked up. We got Boombad and 2 satchels here for Agua and Allegro. A haunt and a dog.
There.
He knows that there's one here in A main. He heard the walking. Not much.
Gonna throw satchel up top to instant break. Yeah.
Not much util on either side. They're just taking these raw peeks here. They're all both going through tree here. Haunt comes out. Boombad comes in. That's a 2v2 here for NIU. Does he know one is on dices? He hears the one dice, one A main. Allegro gets the one. It's a 1v1 here. One A main, one versus dices.
He's got dogs still.
And he's gotta stick at least half. Does he get half here though? So close. Bap with a 3K. Living, has his ult, picks up a gun. Tough loss here for NIU.
Yeah, so far 9-6 right now with Buffalo leading. You know, after keeping track of the past couple rounds, it seems like Buffalo's doing really well of converting those thrifties.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt.
That's 2 now within this match, so we're gonna have to see NIU shutting some of those down.
Yeah. I mean, they're taking that space, they're taking that aggression, but they're just not winning the gunfights. And here we go again. That aggression. A KO knife comes out, but Agua's trying to peek with a sheriff, hopefully to get one. Again, no one's biting. It's still just him. Oh, but he finds one! And he keeps his life. And Kamara finds another one on the other side of the map. That was the lurk. And I think they're aware Kamara, he wants that gun. But actually, he gets his ult here. And does he pop it?
Do they know Allegro's down in...
They didn't ping him. They see, but
Why?
Navix, he's looking. And Agua, he's got to make some space. He's got to make some noise for him. But they don't check. And Allegro, he just does not find the he does not find the hit. 4v3 here. And Agua gets another one. It's a 4v2. They go for the instant res, but I think NIU is going to peek this. No peeks coming out. That's the fade. That's the raise. The Sage Wall. Hello from face. Playing for Rice, holding heaven up here. All he's got is his knife. Is he aware of this? Flash. Face here. Gets another one with the flash. Another great flash there from Justin. 3v3 here for NIU. But the guns just aren't there. The guns, the shield, and this long flank here from Kamar. Are they going to be aware of it? Everyone's looking towards A main. I don't know.
Kamara's gonna have to get one here.
It's gonna have to be huge. No one is peeking here. 2 generator. And Navix gets the first one. Agua finds another one. That sheriff, there has been way too much. Whoa. That sheriff made way too much damage. More than I thought. I mean, yes, they got the round, but, you know, 2 there for Agua.
Absolutely. And, you know, that was an eco round that was going to be tough on them regardless. Agua getting those picks, hurting Buffalo's economy there. That's going to be huge in the long run.
Yeah, no doubt.
I would love to see NIU convert some of these ecos. They have yet to last week and this week so far. I want to see them convert some ecos.
Yeah. I mean, Justin 21-9, an absolute monster here for you Buffalo. And that's the ult coming out for Beth. Aggressively taking mid. There really isn't much mid control here for NIU. Playing for Ice most likely will be first contact here. And all he wanted to do was break that util, and he's out. But actually, you know, he's still sitting here towards mid. No contact has been made on either side. And I think Boy Wonder might be checking him. And he does find him. And you know what? This chamber Bap is stuck on an island. Falls right back off. He knows that without that rendezvous, he's gone. A smoke comes out for Win for Life, and nade comes out from Agua. And Face is alarmingly alive. And this is going to look like a 5v5 here for you Buffalo versus NIU. Kamara's still sticking around.
Boy Wonder might be able to get a pick here on back with this weird angle.
Yeah, I mean, the fade ult comes in. Justin sitting in the weird corner that Agua was holding earlier. And Win for Life gets the opening pick here. Justin finds another one. And this is looking really hard here for NIU. Kamara is still super late. He's got to get this Navix pick. Navix goes down. 4v2. There's so many lit here. And does not see Win for Life on top of heaven. Boy Wonder, he's just going to have to save this. Save this rifle. Gonna have to play for 11 here for NIU. The rounds are coming so close. Same thing here from the previous ego. It's a two people live. But this time they have the guns, and they could not close out that retake.
Yeah, and it's tough because in that situation, you know, that's such a crucial round for NIU. They have to shut Buffalo down there, or as you can see, Buffalo has the money, the guns to be able to continue going here, and all they have to do is win 2 more rounds.
Oh yeah, you know, and then this is a nice timeout. Boy Wonder is bringing in, you know, that momentum that momentum they really brought into that offense. You know, we were really concerned about how this offense was going to look here for Buffalo, but you know, the util and timing, you know, it's great using that Sage Wall for post play, making it so difficult for the defense to take that site. You know, the double flashes here from KO and Omen, you know, it's really hard to contest that. And you know, we were telling NIU they had that good attack, but I mean on retake it's really hard. You know, with only 2 flashes, and you know, you can't burn those up too early. It's just very difficult here for NIU. I just gotta say, it's just difficult.
Yeah, they're in quite a pickle here. They're gonna need to get this eco, and they're gonna need to do it in somewhat of a dominant fashion so that they have enough money to pool over into the next rounds, because they gotta win multiple back to back.
Yeah, and you know what? Looking like NIU, they're not buying here. They're playing for the 12. They're playing for this eco round. Kamara, he's got his all boy wonder with the hero rifle, and Sheriff's on the rest of the gang. You know, this is a pivotal round here for NIU. And I'm looking for this chamber pick. Kamara, he's getting greedy in mid. Does he know that there's people in catwalk? And he goes raw. He peeks raw. And FaZe cannot trade him. Kamara gets the opening pick. The confidence Kamara has.
That was huge. That's exactly what we were talking about. They need something to just shut them down.
Yeah, and you know what? FaZe, I think he's going for this ult orb here. He wants the res, but that is such a weird positioning. Is it even possible that he can get the res off safely?
Honestly, probably. I don't see NIU holding it very much.
Yeah, I just realized.
They don't really have the ability to hold it.
Yeah, you know what? Boy Wonder, I think he's aware of it. You know, he's got the idea. He wants to make sure. And Win for Life is just so aware. He's so aware. And Agua, does he know Bap is lurking? Bap, he is just anchoring down. But this is looking like a B split. And Bap, does he clear him? Agua gets one. And Kamara with a collateral. It's a 4v2. And Kamara didn't see the Sage. And an ace here for Kamara, keeping NIU in the game.
I mean, what a round for Kamara, but what the heck was that?
What was going on?
I have no idea what just happened.
Oh my gosh.
They basically just like looked at each other. That was hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
That was perfect though. That's exactly what they needed. They lost one and now they get all the guns from that round. Finally, NIU converting an eco when they needed it most. That was massive.
24 and 13 here for Kamara. First game, no jitters. This man is here to win it. He wants this win here for NIU. And Agua's going so aggressive here. Do they hear it though? And they're going through spawn. Allegro's dogging this out, and you know, I think Agua, he really wants this. They've already cleared all of A main. They know this is gonna be a B hit. There's so much space here for NIU taking, but Win for Life gets one. And does he suspect Allegro? Agua gets another one. Win for Life. He's super duper hurt here, but Navix, he's already on site. This is 4v4. Bap gets another one. And I think NIU's gonna opt for retake. Does Win for Life try clearing it with his blind? No, he does not.
Does Agua know Baps here?
I don't think so. And you know what? There it is. Does not get it. But Justin finds another one. This is a 4v1 here for the IGL Boy Wonder. They don't check him. Oh, this could be huge. Oh, so close here for the IGL. He had that perfectly. They were not looking. They weren't looking.
Match point.
Yeah, they had no idea he was there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the hardest characters to hit are the ones that are not looking at you. You know.
I swear, I would like it to not be true, but it is true.
Yeah, and NIU's gonna play for the 7-12 here. Not impossible, but it's gonna be tough. I mean, their buy is not everything. They're giving Kamara the op though. They trust him with it. They trust him with it, and you know what? With 4 people going here through B main, Kamara has the read right. And who takes this first contact? Kamara blinded out here. And no TP because of the KO wall. There's 2 people here on site. FaZe gets one. And Kamara gets one with the shorty. Can he find the head of the Omen? FaZe.
They're going to get that res.
Yeah, they're going to get that res. They're going to get that plant. Playing for a rice. Finds Bap. But this is going to be a tough round for NIU. They're going to have to use this KO wall. I do not project any other way. And here comes the KO wall. Boy Wonder with just a Sheriff here for NIU. A smoke comes out for B main, so makes play more move from playing for Rice. Checks it out. Fast lane, and he gets the molly off. Play for Rice going for the pop flash. Gets the one in the speed lane. Does not. 13-7 here for you, Buffalo. What a map.
It was a good map, and even though NIU didn't pull away with it, I saw a lot of promise in the things that they were doing. Buffalo was just dominant. They held it down, and by the time I started to see the NIU start to come alive a little bit there on their defending side, it was too late. They gained too many rounds.
Yeah.
And you know, I also want to mention really quick. I think it would be huge for NIU to start taking quicker like timeouts there. I feel like when Buffalo's getting some momentum, even if they have nothing to talk about game plan wise, just to shut them down.
Yeah.
A use of the timeout there would be huge.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, again, we gotta take a look. This is their first competitive match with their full roster. Maybe they're just trying to brush off the dust. I mean, that first half, not bad there for NIU. I mean, just tying it up, but they could not really secure a round in that second one. Despite again, once again, us saying that this was this defense, quote unquote, defense heavy, lineup.
Absolutely. I mean, in all honesty, it was a pretty defensive sided lineup. They didn't really have anything to take sight, but we talked about it at the start. KO being a borderline duelist, that is somewhat of an entry, and then tag on top of that the fade.
Yeah, the top fraggers were Kamara, Kamara, Justin, Bap, and Agua, I believe. Again, not too shabby for Kamara's opening game of the season. But I'm really looking for more from Map 2. Bind is up next, folks, and this is NIU's pick. This is gonna be looking like a good game. I mean, again, despite what the ending of the first map looked like, I think this is gonna be a good game on our hands.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back to ESC Valorant Week 2. This is map 2 for a best of 3 series. U Buffalo versus NIU.
And we got Bind here. We get to see what the players are feeling for this map.
Oh, and look at that. That's the double smokes. That's a double smokes here for Bind. Boy Wonder, he's hovering over that Viper. Allegro getting the Brimstone. Kamara going for the Chamber. Agua the Rays and Plain Fried Rice with that Sky. A very similar lineup, looking
almost identical.
Yeah, nearly identical. I think the only thing that's different is the
is
the Sky.
Yeah. The initiators are swapped. That's about it.
You know, and I think just even with that one initiator difference, that's gonna show the level of aggression that that the attacker side is going to be taking here. Oh,
I thought BAP was about to go Sky there.
That would have been crazy. That would have been wild. Justin going for this race here, you know, he was really fragging out with that KO, and having Raze as that more aggressive character, that more aggressive duelist character, I think that's going to be really changing the game. But on the other hand, they might have to slow things down a little bit. They don't have any flashes. They just have that double info gathering. I'm gonna be expecting a lot of molly clearing here for U Buffalo.
Yeah, I think I'm with you there. They got a lot of smokes, capability of watching flank and lurking with BAP on Chamber there. I think it's an all-around good comp, but not having flashes might prove to be a little bit difficult. We'll have to see.
I mean, Bind's got those close corners. Like I said, 4 out of their 5 agents technically have molly-based abilities. That Fade Sees, the Brimstone molly, the Raise Nade, that Viper molly. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. But we got 7 seconds here going into the round, and it's looking like a default. Maybe more of a slower round here.
I kind of like that to start off.
Yeah. Saves my voice, you know.
Not for long, just wait. Next round.
Oh, fantastic. And looks like BAP is really taking this aggressive space. Plain Fried Rice is aware of this and lands the opening pick. A little bit of shoddy on the shots, but he does land it. That's the opening pick. That's the lurk player. And looks like this hit is going towards A. The Viper wall still hasn't been up on opposing sides. No util has been really used. And the lurk is down actually too. Like I said, they could take that space if they really wanted to. That's what I was missing from NIU last map. Taking that flank space, really, really reaching for that.
Yeah, it looks like Justin and Kamara playing a little bit of peekaboo here.
Yeah, and here comes the fade. And nothing is spotted. And they're taking contact here. Kamara is going to look for one. And he gets 2, but he doesn't. But Win for Life finds the next one. Allegro still holding the Showers position. They're pinching them in, and they're going to teleport. But look who's sitting here in B main. He's getting all this info. He's going to be so aware. Checking long, making sure no one is going to be there. Playing this very safe positioning. And Novix, with only 5 health, Boy Wonder's going to catch him. And his Plain Fire is going to be aware. He's going for the plant. Plain for Rice. He finally checks him out. And Win for Life is found. Novix, 5 health, 1v3. What's he about to do? A dog comes out here for Boy Wonder. Does not catch him. Goes for the pop flash. Plain Fried Rice swings it. 3K on the round here for Plain Fried Rice.
What a way to start it. What a way to start it.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic looks here for NIU.
Start that shit here, mate.
And I believe that's NIU's first pistol of the matchup that they won. So
I agree.
So that's huge. Big conversion there. Might be able to start them off well. We're gonna have to see how their anti-eco works out here.
Yeah,
although it does not look.
Yeah, and look, there's a force here. There's a force here, and you know what? And here comes the stack.
You know, and I don't hate to see it, to be honest. I think it might prove to work out for Buffalo if they can get onto site quickly.
Yeah, I mean, but this Viper util, this info that Plain Fire Ice is going to gather with this flash, and he hears them. Novix going here with the dog, and he sees Plain Fried Rice. Is he going to be able to get one? Plain Fried Rice does not find anyone. Boy Wonder gets a trade off for face. Agua and Boy Wonder so late on the rotation, and Boy Wonder's just stuck on site by himself. Is able to get anybody here. Util going in, but Boy Wonder gets one. Justin trades right back at it against Kamara. Boy Wonder 6 health, no ammo in his gun. He's just playing for his life. And so many people are surrounding him, but look at this amount of damage. Only Two people
He should
that
not
are
even have been good for that one.
yeah, two people
That's
are
crazy.
so hurt on the opposing side. Agua and Allegro very full of health in this. And just that unfortunate Molly for Boy Wonder. Just not his day. And look at this aggression coming here through elbow. Win for life and Justin are coming through. But Agua and Allegro, they're already on site. Come, Justin holding this. And Allegro gets one, finds another one. And I think they're aware of the last guy in CT. Hopefully. Do they see him? Are they suspecting? Do they know that you're going to stick?
One enemy remaining.
And Agua sticks it, and they win the round, even though Justin lives. That's the eco round loss for them.
What a good call to stick it right there. Yeah, they had no idea where he was.
Yeah, I mean,
Turned out to work in their favor, really.
you know, and, you know, it's still broke on either side.
Both teams are absolutely broke after that.
Yeah, but, I mean, despite that, too, somehow, you Buffalo are able to keep some guns coming in. The Marshall. The
Looks like
Marshall
they're gonna
coming out, a
force stuff
Spectre.
again here,
Yeah.
too.
And Justin finds one.
Walk out.
And Win for Life gets another one. They're going to get the plant off here. It's a 5v3 here for NIU. TP's coming out. And two people are stacking up. Justin finds another one. 3K here with the judge. What is this? A dog comes out here. And Justin wants another one. He wants more. He wants that 4K. Navix takes it away. 2-1 here for you, Buffalo. Still not a bad round. You know, seeing the 2-1 scoreline, you can usually project where the economy's going. But at this point, it's just off the wazoo here.
Yeah, very strange with how the economy's gone so far in this game. And you look now, and Kamara's taken an op with no shields.
And I think he's gonna peak showers. And
Yeah.
I don't know what he's gonna catch here, unless Win for Life goes in here for the lurk. But I mean, that's the A hit. They're looking towards this A hit.
So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Oh, the aggression! They're getting on site quick.
Kamara looking for the opening pick. Gets mollied off. Allegro gets one though. And they're still trying to push through. They're still pushing through. They're getting onto site. Win for Life gets the wall bang off of Kamara. Navix holding this weird angle here on the other side of the Viper wall. Viper wall goes down. No smokes here up in heaven. Agua can still take some space. A smoke finally comes down. This is the finalization of the hit most likely here for you, Buffalo. A plant comes down here from face. And this is the retake. Plain Fight Rice still sitting here towards B. Not entirely sure how NIU's going to get in through this round. And you know what? Face is already setting up for this post-plant molly. What is this? The molly's dog sees one through U-Haul, and Plain Rice wants to take this aggressive space. A flash, doing that weird double bird flash, and Win for Life finds one with the op here. An ult comes down here for Win for Life, so he does not get traded. And I think
I almost think that's overkill, to be honest.
you know, it's interesting to deny that kind of control. But I mean, this is their gun round. It looks like, yeah, they're playing for this win. They'll want NIU to leave a single thing left. Tied scoreline here.
Absolutely brought it back. You know,
go ahead.
in that situation last week, we saw NIU unbind, and we both talked about how we wanted to see NIU take advantage of flank more.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been a perfect round to have a person or two people walk around on flank, but to have all hit from the same two entry points coming from CT is kind of tough.
Yeah. And it looks like we got a tech pause going in for this next round from the U Buffalo side. Oh, and we're right back to it. That tech pause was taken very quickly. And we got the match timer going back down. Looking like a nice little default here for U Buffalo. Not entirely sure. Two people sitting in spawn for them. Where is this hit going?
We got two ults ready on the round as well.
Yeah. One on Plain Fire Ice, the other one on the Justin.
Be hard pressed to not have him use it here, to be honest.
Yeah. And you know, Allegro, he's opting for this hero rifle. No guns, or I mean no utility whatsoever for him. Server goes silent. No util going down, and that's the first piece of util popped here for FaZe. Oh, excuse me, win for life.
I also just realized that Justin's using the Nebula skin on the Phantom. I don't know who hurt him.
Oh my gosh.
I hope he gets better.
And here comes the hit here for Justin, looking for somebody with his double satchel, and he finds Plant Fried Rice with it. Another one here for Justin, finds Agua. That's the plant going down here. Allegro does not find anything here for U-Haul. Boy Wonder sitting here through spawn. And all he has is that Vandal. He was using that hero rifle. He was the one with the hero rifle here. He bought that full shield. FaZe going for that TP. Kamara hears it. And I think Boy Wonder is going to play for this as well. They have this pinch on him. I mean, getting at least one down would be nice. But Kamara, he does get spotted. 5 health here for him.
Win for Life and BAP are both following up through CT.
Yeah, you know what? They're aware of this economy situation that NIU is having right now, and they want the kill. Kamara gets one, though. Kamara gets one, and I think FaZe is going to try looking for him, too. They're getting greedy. They're getting hungry for these kills. They want the economy here. And Bob goes in aggressive. Does not get Boy Wonder. And I think, does Boy Wonder look for the op? Oh, and he barely... Almost had it. Almost had it. 3 ults here, though, for NIU. And guns online as well.
There.
Where is this
so
Viper?
far in this matchup, we got Buffalo over here with 5 anti-ecos. So you can definitely tell so far in this matchup that they're doing pretty well of shutting down NIU's attempts to get rounds with less input on their economy.
Yeah, and dude, it just seems like we're completely wrong. Just completely saying Buffalo is doing these one things and another. They're doing so well on this attack without any flashes whatsoever. A dog comes down long here. Plain Fried Rice once again having to be the bastion here through long, but BAP gets Plain Fried Rice. Using that dog is almost like a really slow pop flash. Justin double satchels here onto site. All that's left is Kamara on site, but Kamara goes down. They take this aggressive elbow control. It's a 3v5 here for NIU. No flanks again whatsoever. Agua and Allegro are pushing it through spawn, and I am not entirely sure where Boy Wonder is going to go. He's just looking for that flank. They've really conditioned him hard. Agua gets another one here for NIU. Justin finds him, though. And all that's left is once again the IGL Boy Wonder. No ults were used here for NIU. 2 headshots were found. And look how far everyone is away.
Oh, he has no idea.
He could just go and he could have stuck it. He's not aware.
He has no clue. I mean, there's no reason for him to think that.
Yeah, and it's just so unfortunate.
Man.
That was so good there for Boy Wonder. The stars aligned, but he could not quite get the kill.
I mean, he had no idea. He had no reason to think that they left sight there.
Yeah.
And another crappy buy over here from NIU. It's going to be a tough one again. We're going to have to see if they can convert something here.
Yeah, I mean, with 4 ults, though, I'd really like to see something. They could play off of this 4 ults and chamber op. Like, there is some influence in this round. They're down, but they're not completely out. And let's look at, yeah, let's see where this chamber util is coming in. And a weird flash coming out here for NIU. Blinds Kamara here for the hit. And that's the aggressive long take here once again for you, Buffalo. A dog to clear so much of sight. Smokes come out, and BAP still wants more. Is he aware though? Allegro gets 1, and that's what they needed to start this round. Win for Life gets Kamara. That's the op down. Not super important for the round, but that's still a body gone. Ult comes in here from Plain Fried Rice. A high flash coming here, and look at where Agua is. Are they aware of this flank? FaZe not checking this at all. So many people are playing hookah. There's only 1 playing on site. 1. Agua gets 1 though, and that's the long player. They can start pinching. Win for Life here with the op. Picks up a gun here for Agua, and he finds Justin. Still 2v2 trades coming out, and all coming out here for Agua.
1 enemy remaining.
Play for Rice. 1v1 does not get it. This is a 2-5 half here for you, Buffalo.
I mean, honestly, they played that pretty dang well.
Yeah, I mean, I have no complaints. They did exactly what I was really hoping for. I mean, that fast flank here coming out for Agua. Granted, I believe they should be using those flanks more so when they have those guns. I mean, granted, they didn't have the guns, so they thought that they might as well if they get, yeah. I would, yeah, I agree. I'd
They
really
need
like to see that.
shut down the momentum. They need to do something because it's not working. That's 5 in a row right there.
Yeah, but I mean, they're predicting this hit. Boy Wonder almost gets caught out here. And does he live? Boy Wonder lives. He finds one, but his volley's found in his hand, and that's the Viper all down. Does Agua? He's just got to play for his life here. Smokes go down. He's going to sit in his smoke. Is he aware of the one going to be playing in the showers? Vap holding it with the op.
Trap destroyed.
And ult here for Allegro. And here comes another flank here for Kamara. But look at that. Look at where everyone's going. Allegro gets one
Spike down.
with the molly. That's spiked down. And look at them. Agua and Bap so close to each other. Win for life. Baiting the plant out. He wants someone to peek him. He wants someone to peek him. But look at where Kamar is right now. FaZe is turned right back around. And he's looking back and forth. Is he aware of it? FaZe, he's looking for the 8 main flank. He's not aware. And Kamara gets one. This is 3v2. They're pinching on the side. Yes, they have the Viper ult, but there's only so many places where they can plant. Agua's still not detected. And he finds win for life. He's aware of Bap sitting here in showers. This is exactly what we were looking for here at NIU.
30 seconds left.
Bap does not find anyone. They're not peeking him. They have Spike. They have everything here.
Last player standing.
And Bap somehow clutches the round with 1 health.
No. Oh man, that should not have just happened.
NIU had the spike. They had the read. All they had to do was play for trades.
That's a good
That's
spot.
so tough. Like, or even if they're gonna peek, at least do 2 to 3 in one peek. Oh, that hurts. That's all. That feels like they gave it to him a little bit.
Yeah, that's critical in the mental here for NIU. And you know we're going.
They gotta call it.
Yeah, you know what? And the flash comes off weird here for plain fried rice. A double flash coming out here. And Boy Wonder actually finds one with his frenzy. Amali comes out so he doesn't get traded. Win for life really wanting this. Kamara trying to break the haunt, does not get it though. The C's comes out as well. And Navix gets another one as well. This is a 3v4 retake here for NIU. Once again, no Yuta coming out. And on the contrary from the previous rounds, everyone is going the opposite direction of spawn. 2 are going long. A Spectre here for NIU. Win for life finds plain fried rice. This is just 2 that's left on long. Bap, he's aware of this. He is aware. And I think they're just going to play for exits here. I'm not entirely sure if they're going to actually get anyone out of this. I'm not sure if they're going to go for the win. FaZe, he's juggling this. Sees one. Nades out the guy too. And he goes for a wide swing here with the satchels. Navix finds a third on the round. This is a 2-7. I'm really needing this timeout here, Muzzy. I'm really looking for it. I want them to stop this momentum.
Yeah, this should have been called 3 rounds ago. They just need to shut it down. It's too far gone at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they gotta find the pattern. They gotta find the chink in the armor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Works.
Absolutely. And this is, like we were just saying, I think this is the round to call the timeout. They've got the buy. They just need to come up with a game plan. Give themselves a couple seconds. Maybe get win for life and Justin to cool off a little bit. They're going a little crazy. Same with Bap. What a clutch that other round.
yeah, and there's a boombot coming out through A main. I mean, or the B main, just a standard boombot coming out. Kamara here with the op, sitting here in hookah, but you know, no one's gonna be peeking him here. Justin holding this really safe angle,
Toxin screen.
and this default spread real thin here. Bap going once again. He just loves this aggressive space and long. Does not suspect Allegro on this weird angle.
That's huge. That could set up the rest of this round. We'll have to see. Looks like Boy Wonder's about to run into the brunt of their push here.
Yeah, and Plain Fried Rice gets caught out by the dog. Are they gonna push off of this though? A fade ult comes out. A counter pop flash just to slow them down. Plain Fried Rice does not catch them, but Boy Wonder gets one, gets traded out right back. This is a 3v3 here for NIU, still very winnable. 2 people on site, but he gets caught out by the fade hunt. So close yet so far, and I think Navix is gonna swing him here.
Planted.
Timing.
Kamara.
Oh man.
Kamara holding this U-Haul control with the op.
Player standing.
Does not find anybody, and Allegro, I think he's just I'm not entirely sure what he can do here. One person is lit. There's sitting on triple. One U-Haul. One playing A main. They have all the corners covered. They have the trades covered. Nothing can be found. I think he's not aware of this guy in the corner. Win for life gets one. This is a 2-8 half here for NIU. Tough scene. Just a tough scene for them.
Yeah, and I talked about it a little earlier in this match, but Buffalo just keeps racking up the anti-ecos, and at this rate, I don't see why it's going to stop. They need something to shut down the momentum Buffalo has right now, or this is going to be a quick end to what could have been a great game.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much potential on this roster. I really would like to see it, and I just really want to see them get there. 3-9 halves is still, I mean, we've all seen it before, so I'm not even going to take... They're down, but this, once again, they're still not out.
Absolutely.
Kamara playing off of his own trademark here. No util to be found. And Bap finds Agua. Boy Wonder taking this aggressive space. Is he going to get cleared, though? And Win for Life actually gets dinged. 2 people are lit here for U Buffalo. But, I mean, the read is just not right here for NIU. 2 people are going to be rotating through B main. And the trademark is still up. I mean, granted, he's going to get caught off of this. And he misses it with the right classic click. That is very unfortunate here. Win for Life, super lit. I think Kamara could get him. Very doable if he takes first contact.
One enemy remaining.
I mean, but they're aware. They're very aware.
Oh, man.
Not 9-2 U Buffalo. And you know,
Last round before
the
switch.
ults are not looking great. I mean, for either side, granted, but they do have the Allegro's Brimstone ult. That could delay some plans. That could cause some repositioning out. This is a full buy here for NIU. You know, full guns, full shields, and op and light shields here for Kamara. And you know, we're not actually seeing the Kamara we were seeing last game. He's 4-11 at this moment. Boy Wonder top fragging and Win for Life top fragging here. The Battle of the Vipers.
Yeah, we'll have to see. It looks like they're defaulting to start here.
Yeah, Viper Molly. Kamara actually finds that pick that we were looking for. That's the impact that we needed from him. That's the impact we needed maybe a few rounds ago. And he sees the Viper head, but he could not do anything about it. Just does not. It's just so hard to read that kind of positioning. Playing fried rice, waiting for that drop. And does he know that Novix is on the other side of this long position? The spike, it's looking like towards A here. Or, I mean, looking like towards B. And I think Justin's setting up. He's going to double satchel ult here. Is Planefries going to get found out? Planefries does get found out here. Allegro gets another one on the other side of the map. This is a 4v3 looking like for NIU. No one is cut out on that Raze ult. Boy Wonder still caught up with the dog. And someone is caught up in elbow. Boy Wonder gets caught out. Brimstone ult coming onto line for Allegro, and that's the ult coming into play. Justin living in 30 health, and Kamara finds him through the wall bang.
Player standing.
It's a 1v3 here for NIU. 10 health on this man. They should do it. And Kamara, a 3K on the round. He comes alive right when they need him. 3-9 half for NIU. Yeah, it's really not I would not, once again, I would not count him out.
I would not as well. You know, it's funny, we talked about earlier flashes on offense, and we kind of brought it up a little bit, but it does not seem to matter for Buffalo. They are
100%. Yeah, I mean, they're playing in pairs. They're playing just so close. They can trade off of that dog. They're using it almost like they curve it like a slow pop flash kind of deal. With, if you were noticing it, those plays that Bap would swing off of the dog over and long, the dog would detect one and Bap would take that wide swing, causing the person to having to decide whether to shoot the dog or Bap.
Absolutely. And you know, we've actually watched quite a bit of Valorant here where NIU has gotten the first pick but been not able to convert the round too. Yeah. I would love to see that happen a little bit more frequently where they convert on that 5v4.
Yeah, default coming out here for NIU. No one has taken any positioning. No one has grabbed too much space right now. The spike is still sitting on the chamber trademark here in Link. Boombot is active. And Justin, he's very, very hurt. Oh, wait, nope, that's just the Viper util. And look how many people are sitting in A main here. Look at this. FaZe taking so much aggressive space. And Boy Wonder, FaZe gets an opening pick. And Bab gets another one. Spike is nowhere to be found. Playing for Rice finds one though. And Kamara does not get him. Agua. What do you got in the bag, buddy? What can you do here? Agua finds one. FaZe gets the next. That's 310 here for NIU.
310. That's also 3 out of the 4 pistol rounds so far converted for Buffalo here.
This is 10 consecutive. No, not 10 consecutive rounds. I apologize. NIU got the last one. But with 9 consecutive rounds previously and then getting the pistol, it's looking really, really difficult here for NIU.
This is why I was stressing to you earlier the importance of timeouts.
Yeah.
It's just,
and you know what, they're forcing up here, but look at
they have to.
Yeah, I mean, look at the guns here for quick flash comes out here, and once again that sky flash, something is up with it. No contact has been made still. Another pop flash coming in, and they really want this showers control, but so does U Buffalo. And this A split, it's gonna make or break NIU. Justin holding this weird shorty position here, and I think Boy Wonder not entirely aware of it. Agua really wants this peek, he wants this kill, and does not get it. But Boy Wonder trades him right back. Allegro gets one. Navix, he's still living here, and he finds 3 on the round. How is this even possible? Boy Wonder needs to clutch this round out here for NIU.
One enemy
finds one, and he hears the one coming out from A main. This is very winnable. 51 health. Does not get it. That was so well played here for Boy Wonder.
More shutdown.
Yeah, I mean, I think with a different gun and and I think Boy Wonder would have won that. You know, the Spectre, the force buy, it just was not looking great for him.
Yeah, I agree. And again, now would be a good time to have NIU sit down with a timeout, talk things through a little bit. They're gonna need something here.
Yeah, this timeout just needs to slow some momentum down. I'd really like to see it. NIU, they're opting to save here. They can't not. They're not gonna have any guns. They're playing for the 9-round comeback, and you know I'm rooting for them. I am. But the Utel on the other side is just being so calculated, so well played. The defense taking those aggressive positions earlier in the game, and now they're just sitting back. They know NIU. They're trying to put them into a trap.
And they're rotating into a 3-stack on A.
Yeah, so much util could be thrown. The raise nade, the brim molly. I mean, I was talking about earlier in the round, the mollies. They're just so deadly. Boy Wonder, he's throwing a lineup here for the orb. And Justin's just jump peeking this. Does he see anybody? No one has made contact. 0 contact has been made. And playing for Rice, I think he's looking for some sort of... Oh, no. He's going back towards showers. I see. Again, no contacts made. No one has moved a muscle. And Justin is ready to throw this nade through teleporter. But again, this is not where the hit is going. This is not where the hit is going. Viper orb comes down.
30 seconds left.
And here comes the hit here for NIU. Raise nades come in, and they're just taking the raw execution. They're not aware at all. FaZe finds one, Nofix another, and these are back-to-back trades. Fade gets caught out here by Boy Wonder. 13 seconds left on the round. They gotta plant now. It's now or never here for NIU. And look at Bab. Look at how aggressive this space he's taking. No one is aware. No one heard the person dropping from heaven. And all that's left is Kamara on this clutch. He's been good before. I think he can do it again. Are they aware? Are they aware of positioning? And the dink has been found, but Win for Life lives on 3 health.
They didn't actually think that would work.
Sheesh, that's a tough pill to swallow right there.
These ecos are coming so close. Yeah. So close. I just don't believe it. They play these ecos so tactically, and then coming back around for the hits, they're not able to hold the sights because they just don't have the guns for it. But when they do have the guns, it's just so hard for them to get on. So hard.
Absolutely. And that actually marked Buffalo's 8th anti-eco.
This is a 3-12 pass here for NIU. It's now or never. They gotta play perfect Valorant. And look how many people here on A. So many people pushing through. And Bap finds one. That's the spike. Boy Wonder trades him right back though. Justin might go for the swing here. And are they aware of this pinch that they got going? Kamara looking for one. And he just barely misses Bap. And is Bap aware of this though? And here's a chamber duel once again. Kamara finds one. Does he? He's aware of Justin's positioning though. Justin finds another. This is the 3v3, but Justin is so hurt. A sneeze could kill him right now.
I would love to see that.
Sneeze.
A sneeze killing somebody.
And NIU still doesn't have a spike. 45 seconds left. They're still not entirely sure if someone's on the other side of this corner. Wallbang comes in. No one is found. And Plain Fried Rice does not find anyone. Justin so lit still once again.
Left.
And you know what? And look at the room Novix is mating. You know, as soon as he creates his A main position, they know where this hit's going. B main. Viper ult is currently online here for Allegra or for Boy Wonder. Justin's holding the long position here. 13 seconds left. They know it's gonna be B. The smokes come down, or a singular smoke. The ult comes in. Win for life gets one. This has got to be Allegra's game, and just cannot find the rounds. 3-13 for NIU. A tough loss to see.
Absolutely. But as we talked about at the start, this was NIU's first game kind of back together as their main squad. So it's kind of their first game of the season, if you'll give them it.
Yes.
But looks like NIU is going to be falling 0-2 at the start of this season. Buffalo going 2-0 at the start of this season.
Yeah, I think NIU's they just gotta hit the lab again, and they gotta really solidify their trades, their ability to play together as a team. I thought it was very interesting for how they were using that Sky. We were talking about how that aggression with the flashes and using those things to get into sight, make sure you're getting into sight safely. Plain Fried Rice actually was playing a bit of a late lurk role for a lot of those hits. He was the last one on site for almost every single one. I think it was interesting to put him into that position despite being the info and impact character that he's currently being put on.
Yeah, I think Chambers kind of meant for that role,
Yeah.
to be able to get out of situations with the teleport.
I mean, even the Viper I felt like could have been used for that positioning way more than
and
Dio.
you kind of saw Boy Wonder at least do the lurking on the attack side by sitting in that A main area.
Oh yeah, and he was cutting that corner. He was waiting for people to push through A main, and they did it every time. They did.
Yeah, absolutely. Just gonna have to work on capitalizing on those situations. I think NIU's got a lot to look forward to. We talked last week about their util. I saw a big upgrade in that this week. Even just their gunplay in general was a lot better this week as well. If the trend continues, I think they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
I agree. A tough 0-2 start here for NIU, but I mean, we all have high confidence for this roster. It's a young roster. It's a new roster. So much potential. This is only season 2. Season 2, week 2 of ESC Valorant. I've still got high hopes. High hopes for this team.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That being said, I am Trix, your play-by-play.
And I am Muzzy, your color caster.
Yep, and we'll see you guys next week.
Have a good one, everybody.